Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today's review is gonna be from the house of Calvin Klein, one of my favorite houses, just like Hugo Boss and few other houses that I really like. This kind of houses, they don't get so much talk or love unless they get something that is really special. But today's fragrance is special. We will discuss. So today's fragrance is gonna be flanker from the Eternity line of Calvin Klein. It's Eternity Flame. I have a 10 ml miniature here, which I got as a gift when I purchased something from Perfume World. So that was I could choose my gift. So I chosen it because it's a brand new fragrance, and I thought I can review it and let's see if I really feel like buying the full bottle. So as you can tell, I do like Eternity line a lot. It's not like I own a whole lot of them, but I own so far four. So let me show you my journey so far. The very first fragrance that I bought from this line was Eternity Aqua. And the reason being, not buying the original one at first, was this fragrance smells a lot like Polo Blue, even better in many ways because this one has better performance. I went through 100 ml, then I went for 200 ml recently. That's a beautiful summer fragrance. Then I bought, I think, this one, Eternity Original. So it's reformulated. I understand it has a vetiver and kind of like a citrusy mix. It's a very fresh kind of a vetiver based fragrance, very soothing, still masculine. I feel like this fragrance, you have to wear it a couple of times or maybe a couple of weeks. Then this fragrance, you get used to it and you can actually detect it after even 2 3 4 hours. So this is not very weak juice. I really like it. Eternity Form and a classic. The last one that I bought, I think there was another one in between. I bought Eternity Summer somewhere, but I sold it off because that one, I was not feeling the vibe. But the last one that I bought, I really love it, Eternity Now. This is actually different than the rest of the line because it comes with the cap. So it's still part of the Eternity line. It has a nice Calvin Klein here plate. So a really coconut-based smell, very nice tropical kind of juice for summer. So now, Eternity Flame, when I saw it coming out, I really liked the juice color. The bottle looked really lovely. The juice color especially looks really good. And after Eros Flame, so I guess it's kind of like a trend that is starting like maybe passionate color red is kind of like a passion. And then you also saw like PDM is coming out with a new one. The red bottle already is out. And then there was another one that looks like the lava. I think that was, yeah, this one. Shoot, sorry. That was this one. You can also see the juice color is kind of like a lava. YSL like La Nuit de l'Homme EDP. Sorry, I little bit slow. So yes, let's see how this one goes, and I'll let you know if it's worth the full bottle. What does it smell like? How's the performance? Stuff like that. So once again, this doesn't come with a sprayer. I thought of transferring the juice in a small decant bottle, but I thought no, bottle looks really cool. So this is how that box will look. It will just look bigger if you buy a big bottle. And the flame is written in red, Eternity for men, and they also have a women's version that's released. And it's they offer, I think, 50, 100 and 200 ml. So they have multiple bottle sizes. There you go. This is a gift from the Perfume World. So there you go, the cutest little bottle here. There you go. It's an amazing looking bottle actually. Same like Eternity, but the juice color is really lovely. So I think this fragrance bottle will appeal to a lot of people because you can see it's the juice. It's awesome. And this one doesn't have a sprayer. Usually I think it's built-in sprayer, so you just take it out and I put some already on my hand. And I really do not like dab samples a lot, but it's okay. It looks very cute. Before I start, one really nice thing that happened earlier today was this one. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. You see the set of 10 Penhaligon's. One of my brothers, he sent me all the way from UK for me to test and review, and I will review them, I think, by two. Like I will do 5 episodes of these 10 fragrances, okay? And you can see some of the fragrances that I think they're very expensive. They're all here. They're all here in those samples, even those their special line. I don't know what that line is with that animal heads and all that. So yes, great gift. Thank you so much, Tamid bhai. He is one of my good friends in the fragrance community, and I cannot thank enough, because this is gonna be awesome reviewing those. So anyway, going back to Eternity Flame. So what do you get from this fragrance? So official notes breakdown, they have I think not that many notes. They said pineapple, rosemary, and then labdanum, amber, and leather. Okay, so those are their like primary notes, and then is huge hate bar on this. So let me see if it's worth the hate. So when you smell it for the first time, it's doesn't smell very unique, to be honest. I smell this kind of fragrances a lot. It feels kind of like it's nice. It has that fiery sort of thing, but not so much. Okay, it's not as overwhelming as Eros Flame. If you're thinking like Eros Flame is gonna be like huge, yeah, your Eros Flame opening is really beautiful. This one, it's not that similar. This feels a little bit underwhelming. I mean, to be honest, when I smell it for the first time, I do get the sweetness. I do get that kind of like there's a very strong sweet pineapple, sort of fruity up top. It's right up there, but it smells like woodsy as well. It smells like someone said mahogany woods, but mahogany woods by Bath and Body Works is very strong, and it is not boozy. Okay, so this adds kind of like a safer dimension to the fragrance. Okay, it's kind of like something wearable for work every day, and they did not want to take so much risk with adding a boozy note or heavy leather. There's a nice sort of a suede note at the background, but the rosemary kick, I'm not getting so much. Maybe perhaps it's a small miniature, that could be the reason. But what it really comes off as a sweet, I'm getting kind of like a tonka bean sort of feel. From the sweetness is coming from tonka and mild suede, and that's pretty much it. It's a sweet woodsy, uh, like a mild leather, you can say, and then the tonka bean. Those are the four notes that I'm picking up from this. Uh, the women's one I have smelled also. That one is a little bit different than this. So this fragrance feels like it's not going to be really a summer freshie. It could be more of a cold weather scent, like let's say early days of winter. You can actually apply this and it will give you, I think the performance is not bad at all. I mean, on my skin, I'm getting from Eternity line. Usually, I do not get very beast mode unless I wear it in like quite a few sprays. But Eternity Aqua and Eternity Now really performs well. So this fragrance gave me like about, like if I put a lot, I get about 4 hours longevity in our country. Maybe in winter it will be more like 4.5, 5 hours. Okay, the fragrance does not really project all that much. I mean, if you put, you can tell if it's loud or it's a very gentle fragrance. I think it's very gentle sort of a fragrance. But if I'll tell you one other thing, if you have a big on bottle like with a sprayer, maybe with big sprays, it would be different story. So that just could be the sample. But initially, I'm telling you, like longevity seems good. Projection smells a little bit on the moderate side. It smells really nice. To be honest, it smells done before, safe, like what's going on in the trend. Mild, spicy, sweet kind of fragrance for men. Yeah, safe to work for, safe to wear for work environment. Okay, so it's a nice release, but at this current moment, the juice, I mean, this perfume, it's going for $85 in Perfume World. So I think that price is definitely it's ridiculous because it's retail price. So after like couple of months, the price will come down. I think pretty much $40, $35 you can get a bottle of this. And I already think it's sitting in the discounter. So better wait and go to the shopping malls and check it out. See if you actually like the scent. I don't think many people will dislike it, but the hate bar being so high, I think it's most probably for the gimmicky, the flame, the name they give. So people are thinking, oh, here you go, another trend is starting. So I'm not feeling that vibe of hatred, because I'm pretty sure those who hated these fragrances, they did not smell it. So it happens many times. There's people, what you're gonna do. But the fragrance doesn't smell all that bad, and it feels like a nice little release, but could be forgettable. Okay, in the crowd of thousand other fragrances like this. Okay, but if it's offered for a good price, say 35, $40, I think it would be a good bargain. For a nice packaging, nice little smell, pleasant, safe, kind of fresh also. Okay, so it's a fruity, not that spicy, woodsy, safe, leathery tonka bean scent. Okay, where you can wear it, work casually every day, dating, clubbing scenario. I don't think it will have that push. Rather go with Eros Flame. So overall, I like it. Do not love it. Do not hate it. It's right in the middle for me. Longevity is a strong point for what it is. I think it's 4 to 5 hours for our country conditions, not bad at all. And the clothes, it will hold much better for sure on skin. However, my skin sucks. So overall, this fragrance longevity, I'll give it like 7.5 out of 10. Projection, it's let's say 6. It doesn't really jump out of your skin. It stays close and you can detect it. And seasons for it, I think early days of winter, fall. Okay, and we can wear it in the winter. I mean, almost all year round. If it's air conditioning going on, rainy days, nothing is gonna choke you. How many sprays with this? I think you go liberal, 5 to 6 sprays. That would be good for the whole day. Who is it for? Any age. Any age can wear it. It smells a little bit sophisticated as well, but again, it's reminding me of a lot of other fragrance that I smelled and owned before. So give it a try. I'm not gonna suggest an alternative for it, but it's a new release, 2019, and I think it's gonna do well because Calvin Klein house, they sell a lot of bottles, you know, like their fragrances sell a lot. But this is not my favorite from the line so far. Of course, it's a brand new fragrance. If you really ask me, I mean, two favorites I really love are Eternity Aqua, number one, number two, Eternity Now, and it's number three, I would say Eternity, and perhaps Eternity and Eternity Flame kind of like a tie as the number three spot. Okay, so give it a try. It's a try, not a pass, not a must buy. That's what I think about it. Overall, this fragrance, Eternity Flame, how much I'm gonna give this? This fragrance gonna get 7.5 out of 10 for being a decent release. Okay, so check it out. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for supporting. I will be reviewing some big fragrance in upcoming days, and do not forget the Penhaligon's. These are really something else. This is a niche house and the fragrances are really complex. So perhaps tomorrow I'll do one and see how that one goes. Everybody take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.